Mastering the Art of Project Planning. A comprehensive guide. Project planning is the heart of project management. It is the phase where project goals are outlined, tasks are defined, resources are allocated, and timelines are established. Without a solid plan, even the best executed projects are at risk of failure. In this video, we'll explore the intricate details of project planning, breaking down the essential components and best practices that lead to successful project outcomes. What is project planning? Project planning is the process of defining the project's scope, objectives, tasks, resources, timelines, and risks. It's essentially a roadmap that outlines how a project will move from start to completion, ensuring that all stakeholders are aligned and that the team knows exactly what needs to be done. Planning is the most critical phase in project management because it lays the foundation for the rest of the project. It answers key questions such as, what are we trying to achieve? What tasks need to be completed? How will we know when the project is successful? What resources do we need and when do we need them? In its simplest form, project planning helps project managers and teams visualize the entire process, making it easier to manage execution and control the outcomes. Key components of project planning. A successful project plan involves several key components, each of which plays a vital role in ensuring the project runs smoothly. Let's get deeper into these components. 1. Project scope. The project scope defines the boundaries of the project, outlining what is included and what is not. This is where the goals and deliverables are defined in clear, concise terms. A well-defined scope answers the following. What are the specific objectives of the project? What deliverables are expected at the end of the project? What are the constraints, time, resources, budget? Clearly outlining the scope prevents scope creep, a situation where additional tasks or features are added to the project without proper evaluation or approval, leading to delays and cost overruns. The Work Breakdown Structure, or WBS, is a key tool in project planning that breaks down the overall project into smaller, more manageable tasks or work packages. By dividing the project into these smaller components, teams can focus on specific deliverables and tasks. The WBS divides the project into phases and tasks, identifies deliverables for each task, and provides a hierarchical structure to track progress. Each task in the WBS should be small enough to be managed, measured, and completed independently while contributing to the overall project goal. Once the WBS is developed, the next step is to sequence tasks in the order they need to be completed. Not all tasks can be done simultaneously, and many depend on the completion of previous tasks. Task sequencing identifies the logical order in which tasks should be done. Dependencies show the relationships between tasks, such as one task that must be completed before another can begin. By understanding the dependencies, project managers can identify the project's critical path, the sequence of tasks that will directly affect the project's timeline. Delays in any task on the critical path can lead to delays in the entire project. Resource planning involves identifying and allocating the resources, such as people, equipment, and materials, necessary to complete each task. Without proper resource planning, teams can become overextended and the project can quickly fall behind schedule. Effective resource planning answers questions like what resources are needed for each task, how many resources are available, and when are these resources available? Project managers must also account for resource constraints and availability. For example, if a key team member is working on multiple projects, their time must be allocated carefully to avoid conflicts. Time and duration estimates. Once tasks are defined and resources are allocated, the next step is to estimate how long each task will take. Accurate time estimates are crucial for developing a realistic project schedule. Methods for estimating time include analogous estimating, which uses the duration of similar tasks from past projects as a reference parametric. Estimating, which uses data and formulas to calculate time estimates based on the size and complexity of the task. And three-point estimating, which calculates an optimistic, pessimistic, and most likely time estimate for each task, then uses these to determine an average, accurate estimates, help project managers create a realistic project timeline, and allocate resources efficiently. Budget and cost management. A project budget outlines the financial resources required to complete the project. This includes costs for labour, materials, equipment, and any other expenses associated with the project. Key aspects of cost management include cost estimation, which predicts how much each task will cost based on resource needs and time estimates. Budgeting, which involves allocating financial resources across different phases or tasks in the project. And cost control, which monitors and adjusts the project budget throughout the project life cycle to prevent cost overruns. Cost management is closely tied to time management, as delays can lead to increased expenses. Risk management planning. No project is without risk, and project planning must include strategies for identifying, assessing and mitigating potential risks. A well-developed risk management plan helps ensure that the project can continue smoothly even when unexpected challenges arise. Risk management involves identifying risks, such as delays in the delivery of materials or equipment malfunctions. Assessing risks, which means determining the likelihood and potential impact of each risk. And mitigation strategies, which involve developing contingency plans to address risks if they occur. This might include having backup resources available or adjusting the project schedule in advance to account for delays. Proactive risk management helps project managers reduce uncertainty and keep the project on track. Milestones are significant points in the project that indicate progress toward completion. They are used to track project phases and mark the completion of major tasks or deliverables. Deliverables are the tangible outputs of the project, such as reports, products, or completed phases. Clear definitions of deliverables at each milestone help ensure that the project is meeting its goals and stakeholders' expectations. Milestones are important for both tracking progress and motivating the project team. They provide clear, achievable goals within the overall timeline of the project. Effective communication is key to a project's success. A communication plan outlines how information will be shared among team members, stakeholders, and clients throughout the project life cycle. Key components of a communication plan include stakeholder roles. Who needs to receive project updates and decisions? Frequency of communication. How often will updates and progress reports be shared? Communication methods. Will updates be shared via email, meetings, or project management software? Clear communication ensures that all stakeholders are informed about the project's progress, potential issues, and any necessary adjustments. Project planning is the foundation of any successful project. It sets the stage for smooth execution by clearly defining the project's goals, tasks, timelines and resources. By mastering the details of project planning, project managers can ensure that their projects are completed on time, within budget, and to the satisfaction of all stakeholders. Whether you are managing a small project or a large-scale initiative, investing time in proper project planning will always pay off in the long run. Thank you for watching this video. It's second in a 3-part series which goes into the heart of project management, project planning and project scheduling. If you want to make sure you see all 3 in the series, please subscribe so you don't miss any. It means a lot to me that you're watching them. Also, like and leave comments, as this is also helpful in creating the content you would like to see.